Hello, bartenders and servers. Welcome back to the rooftop. Today's training space is going to be about post COVID-19 and what our plan is as far as getting back into work, going back to normal operations, and what are we going to be doing going forward. So, first of all, I want to say that my heart is out for those who have been affected due to COVID-19 and to your families, financial hardships, job losses, the psychological effect on everyone. It hasn't been easy. With that being said, life moves on and we need to move forward and business moves forward. What the training today will consist of basically is sanitation with, over 500,000 positive of COVID-19. This is a worldwide pandemic. 25,000 U.S. citizens dead due to COVID-19. It's become a serious matter, and obviously, since our food and beverage operation has been closed since March 15th of 2020, that has created a unique situation for us as far as trying to be financially sustainable in these times. The leadership of the Rooftop Exchange based in Jersey City is putting this together so that our bartenders and servers know what our plan is to execute going forward and how we will maintain a profitable business. Basically, it's gonna be, concerns about sanitation. People, you're part of your uniform now. It's definitely going to be face masks, gloves, limited amount of people in our rooftop, and open air. So one of the benefits that we do have of our infrastructure is that we have that retractable roof, and we'll be keeping our roof open. We want to keep our employees safe as well as our clients, and the concerns that both our team members and our clients have. So with that being said, what are some things that we need to look at? And it's what may discourage our clients from eating and drinking at our property. Things like breathing over food, handling plates and glass and silverware barehanded, the filtration of the airflow in the bar and the lounge. People are very conscious about this right now. They're not going to feel comfortable if they see you're not wearing a mask and you're breathing over their food, or you're touching their plates and cups with your bare hands, and then they have to go ahead and touch it. Cross-contamination as far as viruses, bacteria right now, it's pretty bad. With that being said, how can we still be profitable, in this environment? It's gonna be probably not 100% up to speed of how we would be in operations as far as our volume of business. So we will need to make adjustments, and some of those adjustments will be eliminating supporting roles. So luckily, you guys are bartenders and servers, you're still able to keep your job, but unfortunately for those associates that are of yours that are bus boys, bus girls, food runners, bar back, even dishwashers will have to be eliminated at this time, just due to the fact that we need to keep a profitable, sustainable business with a low volume of business, since we're limited to how many people can come, and also just overall people are not going to be discouraged to want to go out during these early opening times. How will we market and let people know we are open? We're definitely going to be updating our website. We're promoting on social media, getting the word out there that we're open for business, and working with our corporate team and marketing teams to make sure that everyone in our area does know, and our big groups do know to go ahead and come back home, and we'll definitely take care of them. Controlling labor, and it's one of those things where it's going to be seniority. If you've been here the longest, you're probably going to get the most of hours, and it will trend down that way. So if you're one of the newer bartenders or servers, you're more likely to have less hours than your more senior associates. Basically, I will be spearheading this training along with Ivan Puente, which is the other F&B manager. What we're going to be discussing today will basically be, we'll be having some black mask. It'll be similar to this where you can cover your face and all that, but definitely a lot more stylish. It won't be your construction style types of mask. It'll be nice black cloth, probably issue about 3 of them to each associate. It'll be required for your uniform, must be worn at all times, unless you're on break or outside of the property, then that's up to you. But definitely when you're on the floor and you're on the operation, you're going to need a mask, and that's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little something new. It's a new way of living, a new way of life that we just need to get adjusted to. The other protection equipment we'll be using will be gloves. These are leather gloves. Obviously, we won't be using leather gloves. We will need to be using disposable gloves. And we're gonna set up basically a standard operating procedure that if, after you wore your gloves for 1 hour, 2 hours, you're gonna need to go ahead and replace that glove, depending on the level of business. Do I want you to throw away your disposable gloves after 1 hour if you've only had one client? Probably not, but if you had a full house and you went through rush hour and it's been 1 hour and you went through 30 clients, yeah, probably throw away those gloves, get some fresh new ones on. And like that, we're doing measures to try to eliminate the exposure of the virus going everywhere. Next would be discussing about now cross-training our employees. So servers, you guys know how to bus tables, you know how to run food. These are requirements that you should already know, so I won't be digging too deep into this, but you should brush up and definitely get familiar with any of the responsibilities that your bussers, your food runners had, and you're not exactly sure about what to do. Go ahead and reach out to me or Ivan or even Evan or the director of food and beverage. We'll be more happy to answer any questions or anything that you may have forgot of how bussers do it or how they run food or specific garnishes. Bartenders, you will also be having to work now without a bar back. And what does that mean? Keep the bar clean, right? Keep the preps going. It's easy for us to forget how important these supporting roles are when we're in a rush, and how quickly we get used to having these supporting roles back us up, and now we need to go ahead and basically retrain ourselves to be able to work without these supporting roles for the meantime while we're going through these slow opening processes. So if bartenders, if there's anything that you do not remember, like changing out a keg, or where a specific liquor or beer is, please reach out to me, Ivan or Evan. We'll be more than happy to assist you. But you will be running the operation without a bar back, without a food runner, and servers, you will be running without a busser or a bar back. That being said, cooks will also be working without a dishwasher. So cooks will have to cook and wash their own dishes. Thankfully, we sell more beverages and food in our operation, so hopefully there won't be too much for our cooks to go ahead and have to handle. Servers, you are encouraged to help the cooks clean the dishes as quickly as you can, especially if there's a rush going on. Basically, our sanitation to our operation is a priority right now with the concerns of our clients and what's going on nowadays. So we want to make sure that, number one, we're putting measures in place that's protecting you and the clients that come to our operation. And number two, we're still maintaining a profitable, sustainable business, because if we cannot be profitable, we cannot provide you guys with jobs or income. So we need to make sure that our P&L at the end of the quarter reflects changes that we have made to adapt to the new scenario that's going on. With that being said, I just want to thank you all for your support and your attention. to this training, and together we'll get through this. And see you back when we open up in June. Thank you so much.